السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين أما بعد. So, my dear students, in the last class we learned about we learned so many new words and letters, and in the live class we learned a new poem. So in this class we are going to move on to the second chapter. Okay, so the textbook, page number 16, we can see the second chapter. The name of the chapter is أمام التلفاز. What is the name? أمام التلفاز. So, what is the meaning of this heading? أمام التلفاز means in front of. التلفاز means television. In front of the television, which is the TV. Okay, so this is in the first page. You can see that there is a picture, and there is a picture, and there are so many things in that picture. Let's find out what are the things in the picture. You can see there is a girl is sitting in front of a TV. She's watching TV, and besides her there is a plate full of apples, and there is a window, and there is a frame photo of a goat there. So these are the pictures that we can see in the in this picture. These are the things that we can see in this picture. So that's it. We just have to understand that. The things which we look in this picture, we can see the names of these are. For a girl, we say in Arabic, bintun. For a girl, we say bintun, or daughter. Then we have a plate full of apples. For apples, we say tuffahatun. What do we say? Tuffahatun. For television, we say at-tilfaz. What do we say? At-tilfaz. Okay. So, for there is a picture of a goat. For goat, we say taisun. Taisun. So this is a just picture. We just have to look into the picture and understand the things. Let's move on to the next page. In the next page, we can see that there are two men. They are speaking. There is a conversation taking place between two men. So let's see what they are saying. So the first man is saying, صباح الخير. صباح الخير. صباح الخير means good morning. So when we meet a person, first we say good morning. So in Arabic we say for good morning, صباح الخير. So a person replies with صباح النور. That's what the second person says. The first person says صباح الخير, good morning, and the second person replies صباح النور. Again, it also means good morning. Okay. Then he's asking, من أنت? من أنت? The first person is asking, من أنت? Who are you? So the second person is replying, أنا نبيل. So to ask a person, who are you? You will ask in Arabic, من أنت? So the person replies, أنا نبيل. I am Nabil. And he asks, so he's replying, and then he's asking again, Man anta? The first person asks the second person, who are you? So second person replies, I am Nabil. Then he asks to the first person, who are you? So the first man replies, Ana Basil. So this is the way we have to ask a person, who are you? Man anta? Who are you? Okay, so we have to learn this thing. So First of all, when we meet a person, we say good morning. Then then what? When we to ask a person who is, we ask man anta, and to reply a person that my name is Faris or my name is Muhammad, I say that Ana Muhammad, or Ana Aisha, Ana Fatima. Okay, so this is the thing that we have to learn from this part. Let's move on to the next part. In the last chapter, we learned few words or few letters like dal, noon, and waw. In this chapter, we are going to learn another three letters, which is ba, ta, and ya. Ba, ta, and ya. So let's look into the words. See that first we have ba with a fatih, which we will read ba. Then we have b, then we have bu. So ba, and if you put a line on the top, fatih on the top, it becomes ba. We write ba and we put a kasr line in the bottom, we read it b. We put a ba and the dom, which is like a hook on the top, we read it bu. So there are each examples given for each of the letter. Let's look into that. First one is ba for badrun. Ba, badrun. Badrun means full moon. For full moon we say badrun. Next one is b. B, bintun. Bintun means girl child. Okay, b, bintun. Next one is bu. Bu. Bu, bumun. Bumun means owl. Bumun means owl. Okay, so these are the three words we have studied now. Badrun for ba, bintun for b, bumun for bu. Okay, next let's look into the word letter ta. Ta for taisun. Taisun means goat. T for tilfazun. Tilfazun. Tilfazun means television. And tu for tuffahatun. Tu for tuffah. Tuffah means apple. Okay. So these are the three. Ta for taisun, T for tilfazun, tu for tuffah. Okay. Next we have ya. Next we have ya. For ya, we are just studying the ya with fath only. And we have the example ya for yadun. Ya for yadun. Yadun means hand. Yadun means hand. So these are the three words which we have studied now. Ba, ta, and ya. For each we have ba, bi, bu, ta, ti, tu, and ya itself. That's it. So let's look into the exercise. Next page, we have an heading named Numayyizu Minas Surah. Numayyizu Minas Surah. We have to differentiate from the picture. What do we have to do? We have to differentiate from the picture. You see that there are so many boxes, yellow boxes, and inside there is a word written. We have to tick which is the correct one. We have three pictures below, down there. We have to tick which is the picture this word denoting to. For example, we have in the first yellow box, it's written boomun. Boomun. So what is the meaning of boomun? Is it a hand? Is it an owl? Or is it a house? Which is the correct picture? You have to mark it. Okay. Next we have taisun. What is the meaning of taisun? I have said taisun means goat. So which is it the first picture, second picture, or the third picture? We have a goat there, we have a moon there, we have a lamp there. Which is the a picture for taisun. Next we have tilfazun, tilfazun, and we have three pictures. There are an apple and a caterpillar and a television. Which is the correct picture? You have to select. Then we have yadun. Select the same way you have to do. Then we have tufahun. Then we have badrun. So then at last we have bintun. So we have to select which is the correct picture that word is denoting to. The Arabic word in that yellow box, which is that word denoting to, we have to select the correct one. Okay, this is the work that you have to do in this chapter. Next, let's move on to the next page and let's read this exercise. Naqra. Naqra means let's read. So we can see that there are so many letters written. We just have to read. These are the words. There are so many. These all are the single words, and these words have been split into each letters. For example, first exercise, first word we can see that it's written baitun. Baitun, but it's split into each letter. Because how it's becoming baitun? It becomes when ba, ya and ta, when all these are added together, it becomes baitun. See that? Ba, ya, ta. Baitun. Same way. Next one. Ba, da and na. What is it? Badanun. Same way. This is the way how we are going to read. We have to split the letters and then we will read. Next one. See? No, di, ba. No, di, ba. Next one is wa, ti, da. Watida. Ti, b, nun. Tibunun. Ti, b, nun. Tibunun. Da, yu, nun. Deinun. Da, yu, nun. Deinun. Okay, this is the way that we are going to read in this. Read a word. When we get an Arabic word, we are going to split that word into each letters, and if we are going to read, it will be very simple for us to read. Let's look into the next exercise. It says nantiq. Let's speak. See, this is the same thing that which you have learned. We have three letters which we have studied in this chapter: ba, ta and ya. Ba, ta and ya. We have three forms of ba: ba, bi, bu. Ta, ti, tu. Ya, yi, you. Okay, these are the different kinds, different forms of each letters. Now we have the next exercise, which says Naqra as-surah. So we have so many pictures here. We have so many pictures, and we have to say the Arabic word for these pictures. What is the name of these pictures in Arabic? We have all the pictures, you have studied in the previous part. So let's have a look and find out what are the names for this in Arabic. So in the first picture you can see the picture is an apple. The picture is an apple. So what do we say for an apple in Arabic? What do we say? We have discussed about it in the earlier part. So for apple we say tufahatun. What do we say? Tufahatun. Tufahatun. Okay? Or tufahun. Tufahun means apple. Next we have a picture of a girl. What do we say for girl in Arabic? We say bintun. What do we say? Bintun. Bintun means a girl. Next we have television. Television. What do we say for television in Arabic? We say tilfazun. What do we say? Tilfazun. So TV, television, we say in Arabic tilfazun. Okay. Next we have the picture of a medal. So we have studied this name of medal in the last chapter. What do we say for medal in Arabic? We say wisamun. Yes, wisamun. Wisamun means medal. Next we have a picture of a hand. So what do we say for hand in Arabic? We say yadun. What do we say? Yadun. Yadun means hand in Arabic. Okay. Next we have the picture of a goat. For a goat we say taisun. What do we say? Taisun. So taisun means a goat. Next we have a picture of a lamp. What do we say for lamp in Arabic? We say nibrasun. What do we say? Nibrasun. So nibrasun means a lamp. Next we have the picture of an owl. What do we say for owl in Arabic? We say dumun. What do we say? Dumun. So dumun means owl. Okay. At the last we have the picture of a caterpillar. So what do we say for caterpillar in Arabic? We say dudun. What do we say? Dudun. So dudun means caterpillar. So that's it. That's what we have to we are going to study in this chapter. Inshallah, rest we will discuss in the next class. So what we have studied in this chapter? We have studied 3 letters. First of all, we have studied 3 letters. What are those? The letter ba and letter ta and letter ya. So we have 3 forms for each of the letters. We have ba, bi, bu. For ta we have ta, ti, tu. For ya we have ya, yi, you. So everything we have 3 forms of. So now in total we have learned 6 letters. In the first chapter we learned 3 letters, which is da, dal, noon and waw. In this chapter we learned ba, ta and ya. And with that we have also learned some names of some words in Arabic. So what you have to do is you have to study all this, listen this and read this chapter clearly. If you have any doubt, you can ask me in the class, in the live class, so that I can clear the doubts. So what you have to do is you have to read the chapter very well. Then inshallah you will understand this lessons very easily. You can study, and you have to study the names of those Arabic letters and study the Arabic words, and we have studied the Arabic letters also. So with this I conclude my class, today's class. So وآخر دعوانا الحمد لله رب العالمين. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله.